everyone. Welcome to Story Hour in Seacliff. The name of the book is My Very Favorite Book in the Whole Wide World. Okay. Hi, I'm Henley, and this is the story about my finding my very favorite book in the whole wide world. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Reading can be very hard, you know? Once upon a time, everyone thought I hated to read, but it wasn't true. In some books, the words are too big, the sentences are too long, and there are too many pages. In other books, the pictures have zero to do with the cool things that I like or what's inside of me. I did try, and I do try, but some books are so giant that if I stood on them, I would turn into a giant. Other books are so boring, I'd rather use them as pillows. When I'm supposed to be reading homework, I'd rather play football in the backyard. And when I'm asked to read a cookbook to help make dinner, I'd rather see how many grapes I can fit in my mouth. Once I took a wagon full of books to the town swimming pool to find out how good they could swim. Oh no. And when I tried to read books about dinosaurs, it made my brain hurt. So I gave the books back to the dinosaurs. I tried reading books about mountains and pickles and aliens and monsters, mice chasing cats. I even found a book about cats chasing mice up a mountain. Oh, but well, none of these made reading easier or more fun. But that all changed when Mrs. Joy gave the worst homework assignment ever. Find your favorite book in the whole wide world, bring it to school tomorrow, and it can be a book about anything. Just make sure you love it because you're going to be sharing it with the class. The school bell sounded like 100 horns blowing in my ear. Thinking about the yucky homework assignment gave me a super headache and it made my hands all sweaty. Oh, and on the way home from school, I stopped by the mighty library, hoping to find any book that could be my favorite. My friends went into the library ahead of me. When it comes to finding books, I'm not very fast. Inside, there was a very nice man sitting behind a jumbo-sized desk. I asked him if he could help me find my favorite book in the whole wide world. He showed me books about science and adventure and animals. He flipped through the books about flags and farms and holidays. He found plenty of books, but it gave me not a great feeling. I wasn't happy. And when I saw my friends in the middle of the library having fun and reading, I felt more lost than ever. Next place I tried was Mrs. Rackley's bookshop. Maybe she could help me find a favorite book. She did what she does best. She brought piles and piles of books. I looked and I looked and I looked. Oh, my eyes got tired and I realized that it was going to take a book miracle to find my very favorite book. I grew a sad face and I stopped all the way home. Mama was unloading the dryer and she could tell I was having a very bad day. I told her about that worst ever assignment. And the librarian and Mrs. Rockley at the bookstore, they tried their best, but I'm never going to find a favorite book. Well, with a voice as warm as rolls from an oven, Mama said, Henley, sometimes the best stories can be inside your head. And she kissed me on my forehead. And then I had a brilliant idea. The next morning, I could hardly wait for my turn to share my very, very favorite book. I stood right there up and I was so proud. All the eyes turned to me. And this is what I said. Everyone thinks I hate to read. It's not true. Words are sometimes too big and sentences are too long. But before today, I just had not found a book that I wanted to read. I hadn't found the words or the pictures or the pages. But last night, I wrote a book. It's called My Very Favorite Book in the Whole Wide World. And it's about a big, fat, bumpy journey to find the perfect book. My book has words and pictures and pages that show me, and the story is about me. And I struggled to read my book out loud for everyone, and the words began to flow. The pictures danced on the page. Everyone can have a very favorite book in the whole wide world, even if they have to write it themselves. When I was done telling the story, oh, all my classmates clapped. And my teacher, she gave me a gold star on my homework, and it was like the best day ever. Okay, funny story, right? All right, how about we sing? Let's sing to our friend Renata. All right, it's Renata's birthday. Whether she's going to have chocolate or vanilla, who knows, right? Who knows? The children know. The children have voted. All right, children, chocolate children, Molly, Alice, and Jolene, Martha and Clara, James and Anna and Maeve, Wesley and Teddy and Ben and Bee and Bevy and Henry, Riley, yes, all of them, Sophia and India, Sophia's brother KJ, India's sister Marlo. These are all chocolate. Graham, Audrey, and Lila from Brooklyn. And Maxine and Lulu and Lucy, all chocolate. All right, our vanilla side, we have Rafa, we have Joseph and Christopher, Harris and his sister Maya, we have Annabelle and Kira, we have Bruce and Max, Nora and Carson, Cole and Jack and Nora from Tennessee, and Jackson, and they all voted vanilla. Yes, Jude and his sister Zoe, Malia, Akash, and Patrick, and Hannah. Okay, let me count. Oh, yes. All right. We have 15 for chocolate, 17 for vanilla. Okay, we haven't had a vanilla cake in a while. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, great. Ready? Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Renata. Happy birthday to you. Okay, very good. Thank you, cameraman Dan. Thank you, Oberon. And remember, I love you all very, very much.